N'Kosi A.T. Perry. He comes into this one 5th in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Eagles and the Titans on
Welcome in, everyone,
Sports.
to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan.
It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the... generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's fielded at about the 18. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
It's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, Mike, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed like they were just up and down the field with very little resistance, and he doesn't necessarily have to repeat that type of production this week, but it certainly wouldn't hurt their chances of winning if he's somehow able to do so.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment.
Hey, Silver.
A first down throw for Hurts. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown number 9 for the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's taken in. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
This brought in out past the 20. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the opening drive, and as we take a look at the NFL leaders in TD passes coming in, he's right there among the best in the league. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Downfield, that's Perry. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
First and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got it at the 7, and he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Elliott. Good on the extra point. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Price now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Right side. Catch made by Dobbs. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Darnold. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Here's Darnold. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. Down the sideline. And he will score. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. Rodrigo Blankenship on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Silver, ready? 63, 63, 60.
Again, Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And he will go all the way. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Carter on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Titans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold. Quick throw here is complete. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 2nd down, here's Pollard. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Darnold to throw. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Eagles will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. He's been solid here in the early part of the season, up amongst the NFL's leaders in passing yardage. On the move, past the 40. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 83 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Titans offense make their way out to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. That caught Tony Pollard. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Titan 1st down. Throwing, Darnold, and that time the pressure too much. He'll go down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Darnold. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 1st half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the 1st half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the 1st half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
73! 73! Hey, 73! 73! Don't touch!
A 1st down throw for Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Great, set. Don't touch.
To throw is Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was our visitors who were able to walk away with the road victory. Stephon Diggs, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And they trail the visiting Buccaneers as that game has gone to the half. Bucky Irving with a couple of touchdowns there. Lastly, we're off to the Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado. See what's happening with the Broncos. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Bo Nix with a touchdown pass. We just watched a fine first half out of the mobile quarterback. That's Jalen Hurts. He had it going right away. 2 touchdown passes in the first quarter, 2 more in the second. 4 touchdown passes all told. And he's likely not done. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes on point with his receivers right throughout and continuing to master running and executing this offense. They'll come up here first and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Barkley. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. To throw, Hurts. He runs with it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Great, set.
Man in motion is Smith. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Great, set.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A pass caught by Saquon. And the Eagles are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Here's Barkley. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. Here's Hurts. To the goal line and in. A.T. Perry. Touchdown, Eagles. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Titans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hey, set.
Darnold. This is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles stretch things out even further.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Darnold now on 1st and 10. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
And the Titans first down.
The tight end Fant in motion. Darnold to throw on 1st down. This one on target, it's Dobbs. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Here's Darnold. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
First down, Tennessee.
Here's Darnold again. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Darnold to the air once more. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles add on to their already sizable lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Carter on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Titans.
Darnold to throw again. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. First and 10. To throw again is Darnold. He gets it into the hands of Atwell.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch. And well, I think that joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Eagles offense ready to get back to work. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are a reality, Mike, and you just can't ever predict when you're going to have a game like today, where just every play call, every ball that you throw, every option that you have downfield is wide open and productive. It's pretty incredible the ability for them to continue to have their way with this defense, because barring some sort of change from this secondary where they come up with some answers, I don't even think they're done scoring just yet.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He's going to try it here again. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will add one more onto their big lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Carter on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Throwing, Darnold. This one complete to his tight end, Fant.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now, Darnold. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. He gets that to his big target, Fant. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point now coming from Blankenship. It's up and through. And the Titans cut into the lead a little bit.
Titans 17.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months.